Actually, I want to take a picture of you too. Stand close to each other. Right there, right there is good. Yeah, but so here we are. We are at Kingda Ka. Today is Saturday, November 9th, 2024. It is 6:16. And we have been at Ka the whole day. I got here at around 5 o'clock. I got in line for a ride. Waited maybe about a half hour in the switchbacks. And then after that, was able to get on. Pretty smooth. Pretty smooth all around. They are pumping trains like crazy. They got 4 ride operators in the station at the moment. So all around, it has been going pretty well today. I only got 1 ride in. I'm pretty sure that's all I'm gonna get for today. So you just get to watch as I'm just filming a bunch of trains go by. So to round out the rest of the evening, I'm not gonna get back in line today. I'm gonna save all my rides for tomorrow. Right now my ride counter on Ka, oddly enough, is actually 117, 118. So what I'm gonna end up doing tomorrow is I'm gonna ride Kingda Ka about 10 more times so that my final ride count on Ka equals 128. 128, which is the advertised top speed of Kingda Ka, which is not the actual speed it goes at. It could go at 128, but I figured it would just be a fun way to cap off and end my cycles with one of the greatest coasters probably in the world. I know tomorrow's going to be very heavy, and I'm really not sure how I'm going to feel tomorrow because it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild right now. I can't believe that Ka is actually going through this right now. It's wild. How's it going, you guys? Welcome. We're at Six Flags Great Adventure, watching Kingda Ka go second to last day before it closes potentially forever. There's a lot of people here at the park, so it's gonna be pretty insane watching all this go around. I've been trying to focus a little bit on what's happening around, because one thing to know either way, one thing closes, hopefully something better comes in its place. So that's sort of the hope that I am looking for right now. There's a lot of people here. It's definitely the most crowded it's been here in a long time. It's absurdly pretty crazy. White markings next to Ka, I have not seen any. I don't really have any updates on the markers. They're really just been the same markers as before. Nothing white. But I'm sure probably when they close the whole area for next week, I'm pretty sure we'll start to see some markers that are white, but then again, we're not going to see them because the whole area will be shut down. Merch-wise, I should check on the merch because they've been pretty good. They have a pretty good Ka shirt here, but the sizes are super limited. I believe this one has this one has Great American Scream Machine on it. And yeah, already all the sweaters that were here are essentially gone, which is wild. Wild. The only other new marker, if you haven't watched a vlog that I've seen, is the one that is on the second side of the station. I'll show you where that is. So if you make your way over back here, you have this light right here. And if you look just over at the right spot, here it is, you're gonna see the marker right there. You can kind of see the orange a little bit. That is number 17. There's no, I can't really get a good spot, but that's one of the markers right there. I haven't seen any other marker since. No other marker I've seen since. So I haven't seen any white markers though. The only white markers are the ones that are by Twister, Parachutes, and then Green Lantern's entrance. That's it. It's all the same markers that Colin and I found the other day, so there really isn't much new to it. I even checked on the backside here of East Coasters. It seems like East Coasters is entirely safe. I don't think they're going to be taking East Coasters out. I feel like we would have seen a marker back here, but I have not seen anything back here. It has been very barren. They have all the space to work with too, but unfortunately, nothing yet. There's Ka going once again really slow. That could have been a rollback, but if it were a little windy, that probably would have rolled back. All right. It's not too bad today. It's actually, the weather's very manageable. I could go over to Zoom and see if there's anything new there, but I doubt it. I doubt Zoom and Jar is going to have anything new, but, well, we'll go see what they got. Oh, check this out. This is the Flash Pass line. Everybody here got a Flash Pass to get onto Kingda Ka. This is it. This is wild. This is insane. All just for Flash Pass. And that's not to mention the standby is a bunch of switchbacks that they opened up. Like, they were more than prepared for this. They were way more than prepared for this. There's just a hat right here. Nothing really new. What will they replace Kingda Ka with? We don't know. We don't know if it's just closing and then reopening in 2026 with LSMs. We don't know if they're going to extend the layout. We don't know if they're taking the whole thing down. We don't know. We still don't know the answer to that question because they don't want to communicate what's even going on. So many people are doing the right thing and just assuming that it's going to be no more. And Zoom's got the temporary close sign on it, which that's definitely not going to last long. They still have the park exit only sign for Fright Fest Extreme. I don't even think they're going to touch this area until it's closed off. We're not going to see anything else until then. We still have that big three-way marker back there too. That's it. That's literally all we got. Which is not exactly ideal. Both lines have been not the fastest either. So they're trying to prioritize some more than others, which is what makes a lot of sense right now. But so far this afternoon, this ride's been running very well. It's a little shaky right now. I don't have a holder because reasons. Just makes it. Just makes it. Look at that. They have been running orange and teal for a majority of the day. They did go to one train, I think, for a small part of the day. I've only been here for, again, an hour right now. I'm staying until closing, so I haven't been here that long. But overall, it's been very well with what we've gotten so far. The interesting dynamic that they have right now is the green train. And right now, the green train is actually on the maintenance area. And they could push for 3 trains for tomorrow, which is very possible. I know right now Green Train's going through like a sensor issue or a verification issue at the moment. Otherwise, it's very possible that they could try for 3 train hops. They could open the dual load station. The only problem with the other side of the station is that they have the Blueberry train there. And the issue with the Blueberry train is that it's literally skeleton. There is no train, essentially. It's just in pieces. So Blueberry's done. They could, again, fix up the Green train, which is what I see happening. But outside of that, that's all we got to work with right now. That's all we got, sadly. So, again, it's a really emotional thing. I don't think they're going to go dual load, but I could see them doing double load on the left side. They're not going to open up the right side unless there's something super dire that is happening. But again, they're going to do all they can to get this ride, have this ride open for Sunday, and probably run it at its full potential. Again, 3 trains tomorrow is very likely if they fix up the issue with the Green train. And I could see them testing Green tomorrow morning, probably just to see how it all works out. But that's probably all we're going to get. I wish they would dual load, but I don't think that's ever going to happen again. Maybe with whatever they do for the ride in the next 2 years or so, alongside whatever is going to happen in the boardwalk. I can see that happening. Oh my god, it's just so dark out there. I missed the train. Jesus Christ. So, again, it's been pretty packed here. I've never seen it like this before. It's also, might I say, not really roller coaster related, but it's a little hard to see, but stars are out tonight. It is a gorgeous night here. Like, I was waiting in the switchbacks for the ride. Again, it was probably maybe like a half-hour wait, which isn't terrible for the switchbacks, but waited about a half hour. And clear skies the whole entire night, which is really nice because supposedly overnight on Sunday, or if not late afternoon Sunday, it's actually going to rain. So that would hopefully be ideal. I hope that the rain sort of subsides. It's coming up really slow. It's coming down from Canada and going up from like Oklahoma and Arkansas. Right now, I'm keeping a close eye on the weather and hoping that we get to have it all day. Time here, that was super slow. Holy. That was really slow. They got really slow. I wonder if we can try to get back up to the exit again. I mean, we'll try, but I don't think we're gonna get up there again before anything of this sort. So if you're gonna be around, you definitely want to be here tomorrow because this is it, guys. They should bring back the air horn that would play every time the ride would launch on opening day for a final goodbye. That would be really cool, actually. That would actually be awesome. I know something of the sort would be so cool, but I highly doubt that even works anymore, if you know. I don't think that works anymore. I can ask about the horn, but again, I don't think it works anymore. Let's see, this is the orange train going up now.
I know, this is such a cute picture. I saw you taking it, I was like...
Pretty much makes it. Alright, let's see if I can get around to the exit. I don't think I will. This is actually a good view here. I like the view a lot.
Are you still in shock?
A lot of people coming off. So, most of them have been just going around and back. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. It's just... my head is just getting absolutely obliterated by this bamboo. Let's see if I can get up here without any issues. I think I might be okay. Yeah, as long as it's not like too crowded, they seem to be pretty okay with it. So this is the station weight right now. Not bad on the station weight. They're probably sending more. Yeah, they are sending more people up. So how they're dividing it up right now is they're dividing it up with the right side is the right side's on the front car. So row 1, they're gonna go to the right. Every other row is gonna be on the left. So what you'll notice is that's what's gonna happen. So we have an op here. There's one op over at the booth, one in front of rows 4 and 5, 2 in the back over there. One of them's controlling the operations, and then the other one's there. They're running they have 5 ride ops here. It's pretty wild that they're running all these ride ops for this ride. And as I was saying earlier, there's the green train. Green train's right over there. There's nobody working on it, but the fact that it's in the maintenance bay is very exciting because, again, they could try to restore it one last time and open this ride with 3 trains tomorrow, which would be really cool. I would love for them to have 3 train ops for tomorrow. They can do it. They can do it with 3 trains if they so wanted to, and with the amount of operators they got, they very much could. That nearly didn't make it. I saw that. There's Colin. But yeah, and they just hit the brakes. Teal train's out. How awesome is that? They are pumping. Imagine how it'd be if they were pumping with literally 3 trains, because they could have one at the launch, one could be waiting, and the other one would be in the station. That would be wild. Teal train's also been the train that's been really slow on occasion, so this is also the train earlier today that got a rollback. I wasn't here to see that, but it happened at around noon. There's a couple of videos out there on it right now if you haven't checked it out. But definitely go check out that small clip a couple of people have posted about it. Let's see how Teal does. Ooh, all right, pretty slow. It made it though. I definitely plan to stream tomorrow. Again, it'll probably be something exactly like we're doing now. It'll probably be closer to 6 o'clock p.m. I'm gonna be in the park all day.
What's up?
How's it going?
Hi, live stream.
Hey, we got Alex, Coaster Spots here.
And we got 3 people. Hi. That's cool.
Kind of 3 people we have.
Have you told people what you're wearing right now?
Me?
Yes.
Just all green.
You're wearing the bull crap hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm wearing the bullcrap hat.
All right,
it's actually pretty warm, not gonna lie.
I would bet it is.
It feels very warm.
Steaming pile of...
Okay. Get out of here. That is wild. It's got rated by... That was Alex and Ariel. They're going around. I think they're going around one more time. I don't think the line is even dimmed down either. But... they're going around again. A lot of other people are here. As I mentioned, Colin's here.
Yeah, it is.
Coaster Spot, that was just who they were. Katie's here. We have Brandon here. There's a lot of people. Derailed's here. So many people are here to check out Kingda Ka. So, if I see, there's Brian. Brian was waiting on Flash Pass for a little bit. But I know we'll see how long the line is based on when I see Colin again. He probably went around again. I wouldn't be surprised. Teal again. Yeah, it was a little faster for Teal. Looks like Teal is probably going to be pretty good for the rest of the night. probably just had that one slight hiccup at noon when it had the rollback. So here's station now again. Hit the brakes, back around again. Super easy. And they're probably gonna slowly bring more people over. Look at this. Little to no line now, and not like a 2-train wait. It's just pretty good, which is really, really good. So they are, again, they've been doing so good with the ops here. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable operations today. There goes Orange. We got a couple people in here. I do want to ask a question. Do you think they'll have Green Train tomorrow? So do you think that they're going to run 3 trains tomorrow? I very much think they could. They have that train in the maintenance bay, so I don't see why they wouldn't try to do something with it. If they could run Green Train again, that would be really cool to see. So let me know your thoughts on that. Do you think they'll go 3 trains tomorrow? I very much hope so. I very much think they can. But we're gonna make our way down, because the longer I stay up there, the colder I'm gonna get. My hands are already starting to feel the effects. So I'm like rotating between both my right and left hand, and my other's going in a pocket. So it's chilly. It's getting very chilly right now. I might consider bringing gloves tomorrow. And honestly, I would highly recommend it. Bring gloves. This is exactly what's to be expected going around right now. Fast tracks. And it is Orange. Look at that. Looking pretty sweet. So this is the other marker too. All the numbers are faded too, but this one was actually new yesterday. It was not there on Thursday when I was here. So this is a relatively new marker. Again, usually the communication markers are orange. The white markers are the ones you want to be concerned about. So again, white marker means they're actually like going to be destroying, digging, whatever. So that whole surrounding area from the Golden Kingdom entrance, Twister, around the parachutes, kind of in like that U shape, that's what you want to be concerned about. And with Twister being the last of a dying breed, essentially, that's not a very good thing for Twister, especially how much that ride is very sentimental, at least to me. It's one of my favorite flats in the park. Especially the odd question of like, oh, they have Cyborg. Cyborg wasn't even open all year. I don't even think it is going to open. So that's an issue. But next year it should be running and up because of Flash. Flash should be very much done and open by opening day next year. So be on the lookout for that. And I think because of Cyborg, that's sort of like the big question mark for a top spin Twister, if that even needs to be around anymore. So we'll see what happens. I don't know what they'll do in terms of announcements, if they even will done. I don't even know what they just said. If anybody heard that, let me know. But I did not hear a single word that they just said.
Yeah, you really don't.
So that's what we got going on. We'll see what we can work out here. What's funny is that they still have the fast track snacks here. They didn't even get rid of any of the Fright Fest decoration. These webs have been up since like God knows when. They're still here. Not very ideal. Oh, look at the line now. The line has really died down. So, yeah, it makes sense for people to start lapping it if they really wanted to. And looky here. There are the entrance signs, and the back side, the white, that's actually the Flash Pass sign. They're taken off. They were hung up on that little wire there. They're gone. They're just sitting right here. And chances are, I don't think they're going to be using them again. The chain's like just there. That's missing a whole section. That has a screw. This is a very scary sight, you guys. I don't like this at all. I really don't like this at all. Kind of go back around here. Just take another lap. Sometimes it'd be something on the light fixtures, but this time there isn't. And then Zoom. This Zoom, I'm pretty hurt by Zoom because, in all honesty, Zoom and Jaro is like the ride that broke me out of the fear of drop towers, because I hated drop towers, and this ride got me out of that. And don't get me wrong, I've been on Tower of Terror so many times, and I still think Tower of Terror is a better ride than Zoom and Jaro by a landslide. But let's be real here. This is the tallest drop ride in the world currently. It's not going to be, it may not be opening next year. That's a scary sight. That's a very scary sight. I really wish it were to be up. And maybe something's going to happen. The fact that they put the temporary close sign here and there wasn't one before, it's a good sign. But I don't think it's going to be very much positives for the remainder of this. As for El Toro, it's done for the season. Basically, they're like, it had like one breakdown or something like that, and they're just like, oh, the days that is going to end anyways tomorrow, so they basically stopped it. But I would say for El Toro this season, it has been nothing but electric. It has been very good this season. There's like one day where they had like something with the A train, but like other than that, like Toro's been pretty good. It's been running fast this year. It's been running very intense this year. And El Toro is one of these rides that if they pull a voyage, like if they constantly are retracking something, then like as long as they constantly retrack section by section, like each year, they don't have to retrack the whole entire ride of El Toro, but if they just retrack parts of El Toro, we could be talking about a really cool sort of way to just take care of and just keep El Toro staying around longer, because honestly, this is a ride, and I said this many times, but I said that El Toro, well, Great Adventure wouldn't be without El Toro. You can make the argument and say Kingda Ka wouldn't be what it is without Great Adventure and vice versa, because at the end of the day, both of these rides and this iconic shot of getting Toro with Ka in the background, we're never getting that again. We might not ever get that again. So, as I'm constantly telling you, if you're still watching this, you need to get out here and you need to ride this ride. You need to ride it. We don't know what's going to happen. They're clearly not going to communicate. You need to come out here and ride it. Can they repaint Kingda Ka? They probably could. Again, I don't see anything open. If they're going to do something with the ride, it's probably not going to open until 2026. 2025 is Flash when it shouldn't have been Flash, but it is Flash. So 2026 would be whatever this is, which in technicality speaking, would be technically 2 years in a row with a roller coaster, if you think about it that way. So for the thrill seeker side of it, I'd say it's good, but it's going to very much depend on what would be coming here. If they repaint Kingda Ka, they obviously have to do more than just repaint Kingda Ka, right? Rumors have been swirling about extensions. Yeah.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going? What's your name?
Sky Guy, R12 Turn.
Sky Guy, how's it going?
Oh wait, where's the camera?
You can say hi, right in front.
Oh hey.
You got Sky Guy here. How's it going?
Yes, I've got Instagram, YouTube, and my minor accounts are also Discord and Roblox. But
Nice.
I can't wait to take another ride on this. I doubt it'll be closing, but
Hey, you never know.
I'm glad I got to ride this.
Yeah.
I still can.
Yeah, what's been like your favorite memory of like Kingda Ka over the years, would you say?
Well, I've been riding this since 2022.
Wow.
And I think last ride of the night, unexpectedly from my last visit, might be a contender for that. That's what comes to my mind at first, and it was also with a friend, an acquaintance. But
That's awesome.
I'm gonna get in line. So.
Oh yeah, have a great ride. Have a great ride. Have a good day. Awesome to see other people like that. Awesome to see other guys like that being able to share their Kingda Ka stories and just being able to come on here. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. It's now 6:45 it seems like they're not going to close the line early, which honestly I'm all for. I mean, hey, keep it open, keep the ride open. I'm pretty sure they're going to close it at 7 with everything else. So giving them all the time and that they need to get their rides in. Most people, for a lot of people, today is the last day they could ride Ka. Most people aren't coming back tomorrow, especially since there's school tomorrow for a lot of people that start back up on Monday. I know a lot of people have off on Veterans Day for school, but a lot of people actually have school on Veterans Day, oddly enough. So it's just something to, so it might not be as crazy as it is today, but it's still going to be something just like this, I feel like. So again, do whatever you can, get in line for Ka and ride it. I only waited, again, in the switchbacks for maybe about a half hour. And when I got to the station, I pretty much waited another 5. It was really quick. They're pumping these trains like crazy. Huge, huge shout outs to the crew that are working Kingda Ka at the very moment. So be sure to get out here and check out Ka. I cannot emphasize that enough, and I will not stop emphasizing that. Ka's a great ride. Question is, am I ever going to see or be on the ride where it rolls back? The answer to that is probably not. But that's okay. That's okay. So, I'm just gonna chill out right here for the moment. Just admire the space that's around one of my favorite areas of the park that we get to be here and just enjoy our time. You know, a lot of people got back in line. I'm gonna probably go up to the top again in just a minute, just to see how things are going from up there. But it's, again, things are really bleak for this ride. And I've said it time and time again, it's looking really bleak. There will still be a vlog coming out tomorrow from today, even though it's gonna be a very short one. So just stay on the lookout for that, because this is one of those rides that, again, a lot of people are going to be gathered here today to go in and check out. So, very, very fun indeed. Oh, I got to get one more person in here. Johnny's here.
Look who's finally decided to show up.
Well, yeah, look who finally decided to show. We got Johnny here. I've been on stream for like 30 minutes because I don't know what else to do at this rate. So,
45-minute wait right now. 45-minute wait right now.
No, it's not bad. Like, switchbacks were maybe like 20 minutes in standby, and then the station is essentially a walk-on if you go into like those set of rows that nobody walks to. So, really, it ran pretty good. I only did one ride. I knew I was only going to get one. I knew I was only going to get one ride in anyway, so it didn't really matter too much. Tomorrow's going to be the day where I'm going to go crazy. I'm like 10 rides away from 128, so I'm probably just going to go 128 and then just call it. Yeah, probably. And I'll kind of just space out the rides a little bit too, so that way when I hit 128, that's it. So I'll get a couple more rides on Twister maybe tomorrow and Lantern, even though I don't really want to ride a Lantern. I got to say farewell to it, so one way or another. Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm not taking chances. I ain't taking any chances tomorrow. It's gonna be a running of the bulls, quite literally. You know, it'll be really funny. I'm just gonna like totally just. What I might do is that would be really funny if we just blast the. You know, have you seen The Lion King? You totally have seen The Lion King, right? Yeah. You put on the Rampage soundtrack when they're running away from the Rampage of Wildebeest. That's exactly what it's going to be tomorrow. So true.
It should be interesting tomorrow. A lot of people are going to be here tomorrow.
That was insane. All those shoulders. The way down.
Something flash pass. I didn't hear exactly what they said. Something flash pass. I think they're closing the lines for the night. So bound to happen, but here we are.
It's only 10 more minutes anyway.
Yeah. I figured they would. So, oh, Ryan got 4 rides in today. Awesome. All right, so said that's probably closing. Imagine if Six Flags Great Adventure was just lying for a big joke. That would be really messed up, but their business, they really wouldn't do that just to be desperate. That just doesn't sound like a good business model. I feel like they wouldn't do that. But that there is a fantasy where that is true, but I highly doubt that is even true. So, never know. I'm in the blind in this as much as everybody else is watching, so again, you never know. But like 10 minutes before park closing, you could tell just how much has cleared out from this. It's crazy. It definitely feels a lot more quieter now, but it's getting pretty done. It is 6:51. We got Sammy here too.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Sammy.
What's up, Johnny? What's up?
I've been trying to find that sweater for so long, and I can't find it anymore.
I know.
Ugh.
I think they're out.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all if they are entirely out. But what a bummer. There's a bunch of lights on back there too. They're not even running the skyscraper anymore. It's been pretty barren, except for this part of the park. Imagine if the last ride just had a rollback just for stuff and giggles. All right, no, it didn't happen. Did you at least get on, Johnny?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Okay. Wait, twice?
At least one ride.
Yeah, same. One is all I need.
I was stuck in traffic for like 3 hours.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
There's a major accident on the
Ugh. I bet it's...
all these had happened on my way here.
Yeah.
Alright, at least I got my one ride.
Yeah.
Good night.
Oh, I see what they did. They basically just moved it all up here so they could close the entrance, and just basically didn't want anybody to be held in the switchbacks anymore. Okay. That makes sense. But there's only 8 minutes to go here before rides are done. Let's see if I can get back up to the top again and go around and see how the view is from up there. The line's now back here. I don't think they're holding anybody at the switchbacks anymore, but they very much could. I don't think they are. I'm coming out back here now. It is cold today. It's only going to be colder tomorrow, which is even crazier. Which is wild. It's going to be even colder tomorrow. Skull Mountain, I'm not surprised that Skull Mountain's even on the chopping block, in all honesty. They're not going to remove it this year. It's been reliable, which is why I'm kind of against them taking out Skull Mountain right now, because it's on the more reliable side. I think they're focusing on the rides that are not as reliable, which is why I think they've kind of put the nail in the coffin on this one, potentially, and Zoom, both of which have not been super reliable. But here's the line here. Nobody's at the shop. Nobody's at the shop. Everybody got booted from the top again. So they're really trying to make it so that nobody even goes up here anymore, which kind of sucks. It is a fire hazard, but sometimes when there's only like 2 people, they don't seem to mind, but only so many people could be in that space at the same time, so that's something to be careful of. All right. Whew. A little trippy. Kind of just examining the area. I have a feeling I'm missing like 2 markers. I don't know why, but I think we've got all the ones we can get. Adding backward spike and LSM. I mean, LSM is definitely a given, but I would feel like LSM is a given, but the backward spike, likely. I don't exactly know what else it'll do. I don't know all the details. If you ask me, as long as it's Intamin, I think we'll be okay. Intamin's been improving a lot over the years, so we've seen what they've done with Pantheon. That's just a couple of hours south of here, which are really good. It is a little weird that the markers aren't, those white markers are nowhere near Ka. But again, those are the demo markers. These are communication markers that we're seeing, the orange ones. So again, there's a lot of space in the Golden Kingdom. So I'm sure there could be white markers around the back. So I don't really know. Again, the white markers are definitely the big concern. But at least we do know that we've had some instances with rumors of them dropping the parachutes, and I think this obviously is their time to do that because it's been standing vacant for a while. They do make a triangle, but the triangle isn't really aligned that well. Because of the marker 64 next to the Golden Kingdom, it kind of wraps around like a giant U more than it does a triangle. Too old. I mean, it's 20 years is a pretty long time for this roller coaster. I'm not going to lie about that. 20 years is... Well, this is essentially 20 years, even though this is its 19th season, but it's been around for a while. So I'm not going to doubt that. They can make the argument that it is the end of its service life, which would be a valid argument. Even though the irony is that this is probably the best it's been this season, oddly enough. Despite minor flaws in the system. Ever since they added Teal Train back in, it's been very consistent. There hasn't been that many breakdowns. This morning it was temperamental, but this evening it's been running super well. It's been running super, super well. There's a lot of people here that's trying to just beat the rush at this rate. It's quite something. See if I can go around the back of East Coasters. It ain't my choice. It ain't my choice. Just hope that something bigger and better goes in its place if it does entirely get demoed. Just hope that something bigger and better goes in its place. And that's reliable. Again, the main key word is reliability. And you can make a lot of arguments for why it's not, why this one would be going, but I feel like a lot of this kind of goes back to Volcano the Blast Coaster. If you remember Volcano the Blast Coaster from King's Dominion, the year that it closed, it was having so many issues, so many rollbacks, so many difficult decisions, and they kept it closed for like a whole year, and then they were basically like, yeah, we're not going to open it again, we're just going to tear it down. 4 years later, which is the really divisive part, that it took 4 years roughly for them to go from Volcano the Blast Coaster to now Rapterra. So will Rapterra ever be as good as Volcano? Probably not, but it's a very suitable replacement, I will say. So there's not really much left now for Ka. This is pretty much all there is at the moment. There's many people that are going to be asking over the next couple of days that they want the last train, or they want to, people have asked me or want to film the last train as a possibility too, but we'll see exactly what happens with this over the day. So it is now 7 o'clock. The park is pretty much closed at this time. So all the lines have closed. The shop is still open, which I think is really nice because you never know, they could sell some Ka merch, and they still have. I don't think they're going to restock on any com merch, but it's a possibility. They very much could restock on the com merch tomorrow and just be a shock to the system and be like, oh, we actually have all this com merch. Tomorrow will probably be even crazier. They have an ACE informal meeting event that's happening at noon, so that is definitely something to be advised about. So it's probably going to be pretty crowded here at Ka at around noon, 1 o'clock because of the meeting. So just be mindful of that. I'm hoping that they bring Intamin on for the revamp. I agree. I very much would prefer Intamin over Zamperowa any day of the week. Again, I've never done Top Throw 2, but it is a possibility that they could just suddenly just cut it. They could just cut it. Let's get a good view of this train here. A Giga would be really cool. I don't know how crazy I am about the Giga being as where for a fit for the park, because now you're down a massive launch coaster, so you have to put that into perspective. Now they're missing a standout launch coaster, which ties into the many things that they're missing. They don't have a spinning coaster. Now they're not going to have a major launch coaster. They're missing a smaller family wooden coaster. I don't think a Giga is as important right now, if you ask me, but hey, they could just suddenly add a Giga. It would have a very imposing effect on the park, don't get me wrong, and I think could serve this area very well. They have the space for it as well. Like, they have the space for a Giga plus more, like plus flat rides, plus restaurants, plus place to eat. Like, they're basically taking this area, redoing the whole area. Basically, it's just a taste to what they're going to do around the whole park. So basically, Golden Kingdom and Boardwalk are the first two, I would say, because that's just what makes the most sense. Hi. Are you on TikTok right now? Oh, no, I don't like TikTok. Instagram? No, YouTube Live. There's Colin. They should make a 30-foot roller coaster in Kingda Ka Place. What? I mean, a 1,230-foot long coaster. I don't know about tall. That is wild. That is called the Stratosphere in Las Vegas. If they could do that. Oh, it's very possible for the backward spike. They totally could do a backward spike. 100%. They have the room for it. They can. They very much can, and they very much will, if they had the possibility to. What happened? Jesus Christ. Alright, so I think I saw Colin just walked up. I'm pretty sure he's making it to the last train right now, so we will see if people are gonna stay up here. There's literally one person up here, so maybe. This is the station right now. Nothing. The views from up here are gorgeous. All right. Gorgeous views.
Watch your step,
Too iconic to remove, probably too expensive to remove, and build something else rather than adding a spike. Either way, it's going to be expensive. See, again, the new Six Flags has no issue spending money. They want to spend so much money in this park. I think they're pumping more money into this park than probably any of the other parks in the chain. I'm pretty sure. Twisted Spike, Ballin's Jungle Land. They could just retheme the Golden Kingdom into Ballin's Jungle Land for all I care. And I'd say well deserved. Because honestly, that'd be pretty awesome. Twisted Spike could be cool because it would pay homage to Ka, if Ka were to go entirely. Don't know the whole ordeal yet, but here's the line we're looking at, which is pretty good now that the park is closed. This is all that's left, and all the people in the front still getting on the ride, but honestly, they're going to be pulling people into the front. They're Or they're going to pull people away from the front, actually, so that they can get everybody on this train. So that's what I see. Not too expensive. Yeah, there are very cheap ways to remove a ride. Some are better than others, but there are different ways to remove a ride.
I do not see why.
Yeah, look at everybody. It's coming up here. Yeah.
Ooh, that just made it.
You gotta sit sideways. So, oh wow, oh my goodness. Hello, people. Wow, this is escalating quickly. Holy crap. Hello. Yeah, Kingda Ka closing is bringing in the live stream. Holy crap. I have friends. Hi, all you friends. Hi. What's up? Just got done our last ride of the night on the King. 9 for us today, 10 for
Any idea what could be happening to it after closing? Anything likely? Don't know. Don't know. Observation area could come back. I don't think it will, but it could. It very much could, but I don't think it will. This looks like the last of it right here. Of the line. For the evening. Oh my god, there's
heard
even
all
more
these
people.
chants and
Holy-
scenes. We've heard F.U. Zimmerman. We've heard
Jesus
One
Christ.
More Year. It's 43 degrees. It was a little temperamental today, but it's been running pretty well for the last 3 hours. Yeah. Once again, that's awesome.
This is wild to see. This is wild.
It's not the last day. We got done really early because we weren't worried about getting the last ride or anything today because we want to prepare us for the cutthroat experience it is going to be tomorrow to try to get at least one of the last trains. I don't care if it's the last train, but as long as I can say it was like the last teal or orange train.
Yeah. Tears will be shed tomorrow.
Tomorrow situation, it sucks, but it makes sense at the same time. Hydraulic boosters are extremely expensive, and there are so many moving parts to them. But the way they're doing it is not the right way, and
Why did they even close it anyways? They let the tree grow so much, and now you barely even see the old area anymore.
How amazing this crew
Yeah,
is.
it's true.
They are just absolutely ridiculous. Like, you have no idea.
Wow.
They usually are rolling a train when it's going over the hill. Like,
That's
yeah,
wild.
it's a little bit slower tonight because it's a bunch of GP that are boarding, so they're not as fast, but still, it's ridiculous. And I'm sure we'll see a bunch of familiar faces all around. Antonio's right here. You're in some of Colin's videos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't watch Colin that much. I watch him occasionally, but not every single video.
I hear you there. I hear you there.
Actually, the funny enough, the ones I don't watch are the ones I'm in because I can't stand listening to myself.
Oh my god, it is wild.
There we go.
Yep, there's the Capitol line right there. There's
Oh my goodness.
security.
So many people joining in and oh, your mom's here.
Oh.
Hi, Mom.
The line's been capped. The line is capped for the evening.
What was I saying? I lost.
Yeah.
It's 14.
Yeah, they're gonna kick us off. They're probably gonna kick us off the bridge in a minute.
A bunch of people that are coming in and out. But yeah, I love seeing everyone come together celebrating Kingda Ka, whether it's here, whether it's online, whether it's on this live stream. You know, it's an amazing ride, and it's just
There it goes.
Oh, goodness closes. And hopefully
There's so
everything's wrong.
much
Hopefully
happening.
I'm wrong. I would love to be wrong. That would be nice.
I'm not gonna lie.
We'll see what happens. All right.
Yeah, look at these dispatch.
So-
Look at that dispatch.
Already.
Look at
It's
that.
rolling.
Look at this roll.
Woo!
Look at this roll.
Beautiful.
This roll is amazing.
It is gorgeous. Look at that.
For sure. Like,
Oh, it is. Oh,
and we
whoa.
have so many MPVs.
Look at this.
We got backroad billions. We got
Train didn't make it all the way in.
Studios. We got some. Okay, we rolled the train, but then they
They didn't get all the way in.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
You see it?
Oh
It's
no!
still turned
It went
in.
down.
Oh no!
Oh no!
What is this? Oh gosh! Oh, we can't have anything nice, can we?
Oh
God just went
everybody.
down. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Upstairs, guys. Time of the.
Oh my God! And we gotta bounce.
over to
They're getting us off.
we'll come for this.
Oh my God!
Hey, what are we doing in those stairs? Not those ones. Yeah, where are we going? Hey guys, we're all gonna need to keep walking. Can't just hog up here.
Oh, they're kicking us out.
What are they doing?
Oh God! What are they about to do right now? They stopped. The train stopped turning in. Don't know why. That was like so weird for a second. No, it was really weird. It's just like the orange train was turning in and just didn't go all the way in yet. It's really weird. Like I don't know why. So this is so right now Ka, just as it was going so well, it went down. So I'm gonna move to the front of the sign now. After Ka went down and didn't even make it into the station. That was kind of interesting to see.
Yeah, for sure.
By the way, Colin is very popular today. So, Kingda Ka 2, you never know what's going to happen. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm curious because we got a little bit of people here. Like, if you were to give, if it was gonna be Kingda Ka 2, what would you name it? I think what would be a really funny answer would be Kingda Ka Ka. I don't know why I find that funny, but that'd be just ridiculous. Kingda Ka 2. Wrong answer, Tony. This is holy moly.
I'm a conference. I'm the yes.
But ride went down. I'm sure they're gonna boot people off in a moment. But this is what we have to work with for the evening. We don't know what they're gonna do, but it is looking like that might just wrap it up. So,
Oh my God.
they would probably change it because it's not the King Coasters after Falcon. Yeah, that you can make the argument of that. Yeah, but for what it does compared to all the other coasters, it's the king. It is the king of what it does. It's a king in its own right. So just keep in mind of that as well. But there's nothing that says that Falcon's Flight's the king of coasters. Last I heard, there wasn't a trademark made for that. So never know.
And don't forget about Lantern.
Oh, Lantern.
No, we come. Anyways, long live the king.
Long live the king. Long live the king.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Yeah. All right. So
Yeah, get the way up.
it's about an hour now. It looks like Ka might be done for the evening, but I'm gonna try to get some more recordings in from the other stuff so I can extend tonight's vlog a little bit. So I'm gonna cut this live stream. Tomorrow I will be live streaming again So be sure to be on the lookout for when that happens. It's going to probably happen around closer to 6:30 is when I'm going to... Oh, I stepped in a pit. Closer to 6 or 6:30 is when I'll probably go live. And that'll be sort of the true end of it all, which is... That's quite hard to think about. Like, the fact that we are now, since it's 7:15, we're less than 24 hours away from Kingda Ka being closed. I can't process that. Like, when this thing opened, it was like the 8th wonder of the world. It's a Mount Rushmore worthy roller coaster. This is crazy to think about. But we'll let the emotions out tomorrow. So hopefully, for those that stuck around, thank you for sticking around. Don't forget, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Always thank your ride ops, especially thank those Kingda Ka ride operators, because holy gosh, they have been hauling and pumping trains all day, at least from when I've been here. So make sure you come out here. Ride Kingda Ka. Tomorrow is all you get. That's it. That is it after tomorrow. So make sure you're here, and let's all say farewell to Kingda Ka tomorrow together as enthusiasts. Have a good night, everybody. It's been great.